You're gonna start by removing these two screws here. They have little arrows pointing at them. So once you get those loosened up, you're gonna want to take this battery cover off here and remove your batteries. Basically what you're gonna want to do is take this plate off without cracking it. How you're gonna do that is you're gonna stick your fingers into this battery chamber here, and you're just gonna lightly pull up on it. And you're gonna notice that it kind of hinges on these buttons here. You're gonna wanna just be careful about that. You can see there's a little connection here with the headphone jack, and you can't remove this until you take care of that, but basically that just pops out like a Lego. Basically you just pull up on it gently, just grab it from both sides. Don't stress the wires there. Pull straight up on it. Don't stress these wires and these connections here. So yeah, basically what we have now is just the transport and the board. What we're taking a look at today is going to be in this region here. Take a look over here. This is where the switches for the limiter and the tape radio FM AM switches are. It's a common spot to have some corrosion there because of the proximity to the battery chamber. You can see the battery chambers right here. So if you got batteries that are old in there, there's a good chance that you got some corrosion going on right there, which is probably what I got. So as you can see, I got some corrosion going on right in this area here. Got some over here, got a little bit over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some vinegar and clean up these areas here, clean up these contacts, and then what you're gonna wanna do is work these switches back and forth because this switch is stuck. This was before stuck, but I freed it up. But same issue with this switch. It's too stuck for the selector to work right. So basically these selectors aren't strong enough to flip these switches because of the corrosion happening. So basically you just want to get in there and clean it up. Basically, you just don't want to get too much on there. You don't want to have too much unnecessary vinegar on there. You just want to get enough, then use your dry side to clean it. Be afraid to go through as many Q-tips as it takes you. Just a side note, when you're putting this back together, that you want to make sure that the orientation of these two switches are in place. So that meaning that if you have your switch on this side set to tape, which is on the right, you want to have these to line up, or else they won't work right. So you want to make sure they match. So just set it to normal, and also set the other one to tape, and then they will line up in the up position. All right, so we got the mechanism back together, and you're just going to want to leave these screws out until you test it to make sure the problem's resolved. So we're looking for the dropout in volume to be not there anymore. So we'll see. We're going to throw in a tape. Great, so we got full volume and everything's working great. So yeah, just remember to clean up those terminals. Don't use too much vinegar, and be careful taking this plate off and putting it back in. Just take your time, it can be brittle. Alright, good luck.